Hi everyone, and welcome back to Bible and Games, the only place on the internet where you can get your daily dose of Bible reading and your video game fix all at the same time. Today we're playing Super Mario Bros. 3 still, and we are getting close to finishing it up because we are now in World 6, Level 1, and we are in the book of Genesis, Chapter 5 now, starting verse 1. And in Chapter 5 we're going to be reading through the genealogy of Adam all the way up to Noah. So let's get right on into Mario level 1, and we should maybe use a power-up. Let's see. I have a lot of star power. Mushroom. You know what? We're not gonna use one. We'll find power-ups in the level. Oh, get past that guy. Who does he think he is? There's a piranha plant that is actually out of the pipe. Which I always thought was kind of weird. Because you never see that till this level. The piranha plant dancing around with those spiky balls, or whatever they are, I don't know. Well, I'm not Super Mario no more. Well, there's a mushroom. There's a secret in this level too, you can fly up. You know what? I can't leave the level. We're just going to die by design. We're going to abort the level. Let's see. Because I want to show you that secret. If I don't mess around and lose my power-up. This guy dancing around here. Oh! Whoa! You never know what he's gonna do. Gotta get the timing right. These clouds are kind of low to the ground here, aren't they? And then you got this guy throwing fireballs at you. At the same time, you gotta deal with this guy. It's all about the timing. Now, what's this guy doing? I need you to get out of my way. Good sir. That's now that I have the feather, if we can get a good run and jump here somewhere. Get rid of that guy. Here we go. It's up here somewhere. Is it a door or a pipe? Oh, it's a door. Get rid of you. Oh! Yep, there it is. Let's see here. Slide all the way down here. Get that. See if we can make it. We made it. So, what was it? Just a bunch of coins in there, really, is all it was. But there was more to it than that. Oh well. Let's finish this level. Still a neat little secret. All these little secrets that I show you here, for those of you who have not played this game a million times already like I have, I got a lot of these secrets from the strategy guide. I remember my older brother had the strategy guide for or the player's guide, whatever you want to call it. Whatever you call it. What do you call it? Say so in the comments. What do you call it? A strategy guide, a player's guide, a Prima guide, because that was the name of some of the magazines. Prima, I think. For some of the strategy guides for games. But yeah, my older brother had one, and I was able to discover all those secrets. I wonder if you can get one now. I've never looked. How much one might go for on eBay if you were to find one now. They'd probably go for some ridiculous amount of money. Let's read chapter 5 and get through the genealogy of Adam here quick. And these genealogies, though boring and sometimes I can't say the names correctly, are very important. It's very important. Don't skip or overlook the genealogies in the Bible, because it's there for a reason. It's there for us to see exactly a recorded account of how long it's taken place, of how many families there have been, and ultimately the genealogies here come all the way down to Jesus, who comes all the way back to Adam, as Jesus is known as the second Adam. This is the book of the genealogy of Adam. In the day that God created man, he made him in his likeness, in the likeness of God. He made him, he created them male and female, and blessed them and called them man. Of course, there's that again. It's important to know, because we live in a world today where, I don't know, you can go online, where they ask you questions about, more questions about who you are, or where you're from, and all that kind of thing. And you can actually, a lot of places nowadays have a box where you can pick male and female. You think that's all there is, right? You're either male or female. Well, no. I've seen boxes now where you can choose all kinds of other crazy genders. You can choose other. What does that mean? But I digress here. He created them male and female. And he called them mankind in the day they were created. And Adam lived 130 years and begot a son, in his own likeness, after his image, and named him Seth. After he begot Seth, the days of Adam were 800 years, and he had sons and daughters. Okay, again, it doesn't even tell us how many, but, I mean, Adam lived 100, over 900 years old. He probably had hundreds and hundreds of children. I mean, I don't know, to live that long. And we can assume that Adam and Eve particularly, were still able to bear children, on up until way up there, way past 100 years old, for sure. I mean, because things were different back then, of course, with the environment. And this was before the flood of Noah, remember? Before a whole lot of things really, really changed for the worse, as far as the earth goes, or as far as climate goes, and a lot of things changed. So all the days of Adam lived were 930 years, and he died. Seth lived 105 years and begot Enosh. After he begot Enosh, Seth lived 807 years, and he had sons and daughters. So all the days of Seth were 912 years, and he died. Enosh lived 90 years and begot Canaan. After he begot Canaan, Enosh lived 815 years, and had sons and daughters. So all the days of Enosh were 905 years, and he died. Canaan lived 70 years, and he begot Mahalalel. Probably not saying that right. After he begot Mahalalel, Canaan lived 840 years. He had sons and daughters. So all the days of Canaan were 910 years, and then he died. Mahalalel lived 65 years and begot Jared. Jared. I like this name. This is Jared is my middle name, so I've always liked the name Jared, and it does come from the Bible. We hear of Jared right here. Very, very short. It doesn't say a lot about him, like a lot of the names in this genealogy, like Seth and Enosh and Canaan. But Jared lived 162 years and begot Enoch. After he begot Enoch, Jared lived 800 years and had sons and daughters. So all the days of Jared were 962 years, and he died. Enoch lived 65 years and begot Methuselah. After he begot Methuselah, Enoch walked with God 300 years and had sons and daughters. It's interesting with Methuselah here, it actually stops to tell us that he walked with God 300 years and had sons and daughters. So all the days of Enoch were 300. I'm sorry, I said Methuselah. Enoch. Enoch walked with God. And all the days of Enoch were 365 years. And Enoch walked with God, and he was not, for God took him. So he lived 365 years, but he didn't die. It doesn't say, like the rest of them here, that he died, like it stated with everybody prior to talking about Enoch. It said God took him, so that means that God, well, he probably just went up to heaven. God took him, and he didn't have to face a physical death. Because it did say he walked with God, so maybe God just liked Enoch. God said, man, Enoch's just such a great man of faith in God, and he loves me so much, I'm just going to take him. I always loved that part. And the way it says it. Enoch walked with God, and then he wasn't anywhere. He wasn't here, for God took him. Methuselah lived 187 years and begot Lamech. After he begot Lamech, Methuselah lived 782 years and had sons and daughters, so all the days of Methuselah were 969 years, and he died. Lamech lived 182 years and had a son. He called his name Noah. So when he was 182 years, he had a son. Probably not his first son, it doesn't really tell us, but he had a son, named him Noah, saying, this one will comfort us concerning our work and the toil of our hands, because of the ground which the Lord had cursed. Now remember, we're not that far into human history at this point, so of course everybody from Adam probably told their children about what happened, and that God created them and put them, and they were in the Garden of Eden in the sin, and we can assume that they told that story. And of course he knew here that God had cursed the ground, because it would have been told all the way down. After he begot Noah, Lamech lived 595 years, and he had sons and daughters. So all the days of Lamech, this isn't the same Lamech that was born from the family of Cain, by the way. It's a different Lamech. So all the days of Lamech were 770 years, and he died. And Noah was 500 years old, and Noah begot Shem, Ham, and Japheth. It's interesting. Out of all the children, doesn't say exactly how many, that everybody else here in the Adam's genealogy up to this point had sons and daughters, but it says Noah specifically had 3. Noah, Shem, Ham, and Japheth. That's interesting to note. Let's do this card game. See if I can get... Oh, I think I've only got one right so far in this playthrough. Yes! Maybe. No, it's gonna be the star. Oh no, I did it! Alright! Second time. I forgot what I matched up the first time. I got it right. But that's good. We'll take it. Let's go ahead and do this guy, the Hammer Bros. Knock him out. Get him out of the way. Down here. Looking a little lonely and sad down here. Doesn't have anybody to throw hammers at. And we took him out. And there's nothing in these blocks. And we got a hammer! Great! We'll be able to use that somewhere in the level to break open a block or something and create a new path for us, or open up some new area for us. Let's do level 2. Oh man, I remember this one. Another sky world where the screen moves. Don't particularly love these, but I don't really dislike them either. These levels. I don't know if there's anything in these blocks. Really. So far, not. Just a bunch of coins. And then the camera starts panning up this way. Get all these coins. Maybe I don't remember if this level is one of those levels where you got to get all the coins in the level, and if you do, you end up getting a coin boat. It's too late now because I've already. Wonder what this is. I went up, and honestly, I could have very easily have lost. Game over for me on this level there. Trying to get that one up, and I don't even really need any one ups. Here we go! The star! Yes! Run. If you can get a good running at, you can always get a star at the end. I don't know why it works out that way. Let's get, hang on. Yeah, I got room. See what it is. Let's go for the one at the end this time. Just a mushroom! Maybe I should go for the first one, because I thought maybe the ones on the end were always the ones that had the less common items in them, or maybe I'm just imagining things. Like, I could have sworn you could get a Hammer Brothers suit out of that one. Or that you had good odds for it out of that mushroom house. That particular one. Oh no! Oh man, that was dumb. Look at me, I'm little skinny, small Mario. Let's go ahead and just use that mushroom to go in here. It's really handy to have the feather. Let's get this guy. There we go, we got it back. Now we can run right through here and do that and lose it. Thanks, turtle. Thanks. Not only do you got these jumps, these crazy slippery blocks though too. Some sliding mechanics going on here. Makes it a little bit more difficult. Interesting. That's for sure. Let's see. Do I dare try to get this? Oh, maybe not. That wasn't a feather. I could have used one of those. Oh, close! Oh, made me a little nervous there. It's all about, for one thing, just taking your time, that's for sure. Not rushing through the level, which I tend to do. My wife would say, "You're rushing through the level. Slow down." That's why you keep losing. Let's just start off in here, I don't know. Castle, let's use a star. I don't know why. It's a good thing I did, actually, because now I don't have to worry about these. Oh no, what did I just do? Uh-oh, I'm stuck. I hope. Okay, there we go. It came back. Not that it's going to do any good, though, if I get hit by one of these. Whew, man. Playing with fire here. Playing with fire. Literally. Speaking of fire, look at that guy. He just walked right off the candlestick. And there he is. Look at him down there. His little feet, little legs going. So funny. I'm not gonna get that because I think it's a power-up. And I want to keep it. I want to save it. Well, that was a power-up too, but we're gonna keep going. Well, we got the star going, the star power. Let's get him before he starts flying away. Gotcha! I'm still not entirely sure. Maybe before the end of this series I'll look up and tell you the name of the enemies and what that orb is. I'm not sure. Question mark orb. What it does. What it's for, what it's supposed to be. I think we're going to end it here. We're all the way up to level 5 now here. So that's good progress. And we finished up Genesis. And the genealogy of Adam all the way down to Noah. Very important to know. The boring genealogies are important. Just like every word, every dot, every tittle word of God. So, all the way from Adam, all the way down to Noah. And we could probably calculate the time. I mean, the many years that have passed at this point. You know, depending on when each son was born and started a family. Each one of them would have lived right alongside the other for a very long time. So Adam would probably still been alive for, you know, a long time to see. So he would have still been alive when he had Seth lived to be 912. I don't know how old Adam was when he had Seth, but Adam lived to be older than Seth, actually, at 930 years old himself. So he would have still been alive all the way down to Canaan, you know. Jared, their grandparents, the great-grandparents would have still been around. It's interesting to think of. Wait a minute, I'm on level 4, not level 5. I said level 5. So, yeah, we'll end it there. As always, please like, subscribe, click the notification bell to be notified when I upload new videos. Like I said, feel free to comment. I do this for me and for you, so that we can all learn and grow together while reading through the Bible. Post your comments, anything pertaining to what we're reading, or the Bible, or anything like that in general. Anything you'd like to add that may pertain to the game we're playing, which is Super Mario Bros. 3 right now. Hope you enjoyed, and we'll see you next time. Have a good night. God bless.